Welcome to the Quentin Show. This is take two because the last time my iPhone camera just flipped around and recorded nothing. I mean, it'll be good for the voices, the voiceover sections I do, but I will have to re-record all my facial expressions, such as, and for those surprising bits that will be coming up. Today's topic we have Batman. Mastermind or Mustard Mind? Batman is also known as the world's greatest detective. One of his comic books is just Detective Comics. He has to be a pretty darn good detective in order to be featured in that. See, even Wikipedia. Batman is a fictional character, ellipsis. He is additionally known as the world's greatest detective, among other titles. Where did Wikipedia get this source from? From the Encyclopedia of Comic Book Heroes Volume 1, Batman? Batman has his own encyclopedia volume for all the comic book heroes? I mean, it's just a widely accepted fact. If I wrote a paper and I called Batman the world's greatest detective, I wouldn't have to cite it because it's common knowledge. That's how common knowledge it is. I wouldn't have to cite it. We're going to start with a baseline clip, just an example of Batman using his mental prowess. Shut up, Alfred, I'm thinking.
I've never seen anything remotely this complex. Its composite structure is based on Scarecrow's fear toxin, but it acts differently. The substance effectively desensitizes the amygdala.
But he wouldn't talk like that because, I mean, he's in his Batcave with Alfred, and Alfred knows who he is. He's Bruce Wayne. I've never seen anything remotely this complex. Its composite structure is based on Scarecrow's fear toxin, but it acts differently. This substance effectively desensitizes the amygdala and hypothalamus, removing a subject's fight or flight mechanism from the equation. Instead of sending you into a paralysis of fear, it somehow makes you fearless.
Humph, I'll stick to my tea.
Yes, that is my best Alfred impression. The subject becomes flooded with adrenaline, and eventually the body breaks down venous and lymphatic systems, even arteries, hence the bleeding eyeballs.
Indeed, we managed to isolate the secondary compound in this marvelous poison.
99% probability it comes from this, the virgin star cactus, distantly related to peyote, and also one of the rarest plants on Earth, poison ivy. From there, we move on to Batman being dumb. Let me get you caught up to speed. Batman is fighting a guy, and that looks essentially like Owlman. He's an owl. Looks like maybe I'd say a more modern version of Night Owl from Watchmen. And he's trying to figure out who this owl guy is. The computer says to Batman, "Second Matrix ready for voice analysis." And Batman's like, "Okay, launch voice analysis. Now let's see who you are." "Bruce Wayne, the Court of Owls has sentenced you to die." That's the voice clip. So it's playing that. Searching. Voice analysis, search failed. And then Batman says, "Damn, run again." What? Like, he didn't change anything. He didn't tell it to search anywhere new. He just said, "Search it again." Okay. Now let's just let's go to Google and let's type in, we'll just say Batman. Okay, we got like Batman the Dark Knight, Batman the Wikipedia page, Batman the 1989 film by Tim Burton. Those are what comes up. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. Search again. Let me just... Well, it did it faster, but it's the same 3 results. Batman, do you know how searches work? I mean, You have to change the parameters, you have to search in different places, you have to change the thing you're searching. If I put Batman 2, I would get, presumably, The Dark Knight and also the second Tim Burton movie. Here's another example. Just gonna let you see this picture, and then I'm just gonna give you a moment. Just a full moment of silence, just alone with this picture. Batman's just, gravity? Gravity? To be fair though, this comes from a comic in which a woman is just like punching through a door. This man controlled bees to eat through jail cell, prison bars. And then we got this going on. Let's just take a moment. We got Batman riding on a bat. Some people chasing him with guns on T-Rexes. And Cave Batman riding a bat as well. Cave Batman and Robin. Then we've also got Alfred. I don't know. He says, Master Bruce, gentlemen, all of your equipment and needs are here, there. And then for whatever reason, he has a second word balloon. It's not a continuation of the first word balloon. There's no one else talking in between them. But he's got a second word balloon. That kind of makes me think that maybe they were in two different voices, like, Master Bruce, gentlemen, all of your equipment and needs are here, there. If you'll excuse me, please, Master Dick does need me, I think, quite a bit. Maybe he did that. Maybe he just used two different voices there. But also his look is very angry. He looks like he's just, equipment over there, go! But he's just Master Bruce, gentlemen. That's how he starts out, Master Bruce. And Cave Batman and Robin. You too. Everything you need is supplied. And then, I just want to stick this in. Oh my sweet God. So Batman, mastermind or mustard mind? You decide. That's it for the show. Hopefully I'll do another one of these next week, and I'll see you then. Even bats need sunshine. Too true. Too true, Bruce Wayne.